Yesterday, we talked about one of the biggest Guild Wars 2 websites paywalling a lot of its features, making it essentially kind of dead. But today, the leader of this website is undoing all this and making it free again. Let's talk about it. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support me. And let's get into it. So, as you can see here, we have a post from the actual leader, the creator of this website, Fast Farming Community. If you guys don't know, you can go watch my other video, but essentially it's just a website in Guild Wars 2 where it tells you how much gold you make out of all the activities in the game, how much for crafting, and so on and so on. And here we have the actual post. Dear Fast website users, giving the response regarding the latest changes to Fast Farming Community EU, I would like to readdress this issue based on the feedback received. I would like to apologize for the lack of communication leading up to the changes, as well as the way that new methods of access to data were implemented, which clearly weren't aligned with the idea this project was built on and based on which its contributors participated in it. The pressure of the latest expansion's imminent release and large amount of time covering new data would take led to a lapse in my judgment, and too little thought was put into the effects that the new approach would have on the community. Access to all data on the website will be restored, and I promise it will be kept this way forever. I would also like to thank you for all the suggestions and feedback, as they were helpful in figuring out a better, friendlier way of keeping the project going on long in the future. All Patreon subscriptions will be refunded. Please write me a message in your Patreon username and email address. Yours sincerely, Cornex. And I think honestly this is a perfect apology, or well, a statement that you could make. At the end of the day, and even when I made the video, and I know probably a lot of you guys think that I was like, oh yes, this should be, destroyed and I hate this website. Not really. I do like this website, even if it's not completely needed for the community. I think it's definitely something that is positive for it. And I'm very, very glad that this is the way that is being solved, instead of, the leader just saying, oh, we're not doing it anymore because I can't do it anymore. And you guys reacted badly against what I needed and blah, blah. They went in, they figured a good way, a different way of actually monetizing it. And I'm guessing obviously as well, because there was a lot of people talking about other ways of making the cost of the website better, and hopefully with all this website can continue. Now, can we know whether this person actually did it on purpose because they wanted more money, because they were greedy, or because they actually thought they needed more money to actually continue? Is very hard to tell, and I don't think it's really relevant. We can never know this. And the important part is that they do, they're gonna continue, and it seems like they found a way to actually make this sustainable, which I think is the best part. And I think it's kind of, considering all the things that we've seen, and you can see that in the other video as well, the fact that they say, where is it? The part of the apology, I think this actually makes a lot of sense. The pressure of the latest expansion's imminent release and the large amount of time in covering new data would take led to a lapse in judgment. I think that's probably what happened. I'm guessing that, he obviously has a real life job, and he saw the fact that he was gonna have to do an insane amount of work for this website, for the new expansion, probably meant him like, oh, I can't do this anymore, and lost it and ended up doing this because he just said like, oh, maybe if I quit my job, essentially, hey, I'll be able to do this real time. But it seems like more people trying to help them, or some other thing like that, this might actually end up making it so, this is going to be sustainable. We'll definitely have to see. And I think the thing that we should learn about this entire thing is that if you have a project of this that people really like and people really, use a lot, I think it's good to talk about it beforehand. I know they had donations from before as well. I know this. But I don't think anyone knew that they were actually having issues. Like, everyone thought, hey, they're getting donations, they get PayPal, they get Ko-Fi, surely everything is fine, right? But if there's problems, you need to communicate them to the community, to your Discord, to everywhere, and be like, hey, guys, look, I don't have enough time to do this. I can no longer continue with this project, and I need financial support, otherwise, or someone to take over instead, or something, right? Because otherwise, it's, we all lose. You lose because you're not, you're losing your mind doing a project like this, a fan project. Then everyone loses because the product is no longer there. So overall, I think this is probably the best way of resolving this issue. It seems genuine. It seems fine. It seems like a good apology. And you know, I'm sure there's some people who are gonna be like, well, they betrayed me once, so I'm never gonna trust them in them again, which is fair. If you don't, that's completely okay. But for now, you know, hey, we can give them a chance. We can give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't think there's been any drama about this before. If they fuck up once, that's okay. I think that's okay. You know, that we can let it go, and I think everything will be fine. And I just hope that this is a, you know, good lesson for everyone else that is in this kind of situations. Like, I know, like, even me, like, I know that you know, I could get more money if I made some other content of me exclusive, or if I asked for more money, or if I begged, or I'd be like, oh, you know, I'm having a horrible time because I don't have money or whatever. I know I could, but like, the balance here is very, very hard to manage without losing your the trust in your audience, right? And I think you have to be careful with that. And I'm hopeful that everything will be fine from now on with this website and with the leaders of it. And of course, if they need help, if it actually comes down to it that, hey, they don't have enough time to do this and they need help in terms of man hours, in terms of people, in terms of money, if you ask it correctly, if you say, I need help, I will go in here and I will say, hey, guys, you know, donate to this because I think it's a good website and I want it to continue. So for the last thing I would say is that, in terms of criticisms especially, is that I would like knowing how much it actually costs for the to run this website, right? At the end of the day, by putting this in our minds, you have essentially said, hey, you know, we need help for this website. And if you guys need help for the website, I think it's relevant to, you know, continue supporting you guys so you guys can continue the website. And of course, knowing how much the website costs in terms of maintenance, just by, you know, the servers or whatever, I think it's good. I think it's good. Knowing how much patrons you guys have as well would be nice, so you can, you know, say, hey, we're doing well, right? We're contributing enough for the website to continue. Because I don't want to lose this website, right? I don't want to. Like, yeah, we could deal with it without us. Sure, we could live, but it's not possible for the community. Also, if the website is, you know, funded right now by the amount of money they have, it would be nice to know, hey, also, like, I'm sure that this person gives a lot of their effort, even after their real life job. And if they, if they're like, them, I need more money so I can be more comfortable with my job and take more time to actually deal with the website, or maybe even get better servers. Because look, I'm just gonna say that the fast websites are very, very laggy. It would be very, very nice if we could get an upgrade on that. I would be happy making a video about it and making people actually go in and blast, right? So I really hope they do this. I really do. So yeah, that's my last criticism or thing that I think they should do. But yeah, that's about it. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me if you disagree with me. I really wanted to make this video because I made one video being very negative about this, and I think it's very, very important for me to actually make, especially when there's an apology, I make a video where I say, hey, they did this right here, right? I think that's very, very important. And you know, you guys might think, oh, Darren loves drama, and honestly, yeah, I do. But I will never do a video that I don't believe in, right? If I don't believe what I'm saying about a problem, I will not do it, even if maybe it would be kind of fun, because that's not, I don't know, that's not what I like, you know? If I'm not right, I'm not interested, I guess. So I hope that, I'm just, honestly, I'm happy that I, in some ways, made I don't know, did I really make them change this and post on Reddit? I think they would have done it anyways, even without my video, but it's nice to say, you know, it's nice to think that I at least helped a little bit, and I wasn't going insanely hard against them either. Even in my video, I was like, I'm sure they just made a mistake and everything's fine. But yeah, there you go. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-fi if you want to support me, and see you guys around Loyo. Bye bye.